So I'm out here today to try to fish out these Asian carp. Now, Asian carp, if you don't know, it's pretty much an invasive species. They were brought over in the early 1900s or mid 1900s as a means to filter water and, of course, human food, but we don't really take pride in eating them. So females can oftentimes spawn 3 times a year, and they bear up to 2 million eggs. So a lot of a lot of fish there. They escaped into the Mississippi, and now they have also invaded my home lake. So even if they're bottom feeders and they're filter feeders, they are beneficial to the environment. But if their numbers reach out of whack, can also compete with native wildlife or native species. So I have a cast net, and I'm going to end up just casting it out here to see how many I can catch. It worked! It worked! Oh, this is my first time cast netting, and how do you like this baby? I'm gonna let the pod of the school regroup and see if I can catch another. And another. And another. Just kind of spring them up here. But I'm riding my bike, and I'm gonna need some help getting them home. So once you catch these guys, they urge you, please, 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 do not release them back into the water. You can cut them up for bait. You can eat them yourself. I've tasted them. They're very good. They're kind of like tilapia. The meat is very mild, which tilapia are also an invasive species as well. So, kind of helping out the native wildlife as well as, giving the environment time to heal. So when you think about population control of some certain species, think about it like your household. It's like how many people that live in your house, how many people are actually bringing in income, and how much can your house really support. Let's just say you got 6 people living in your household and only 1 or 2 of you are working. Obviously, you still got to feed people, you still got to pay the light bill. So either you're going to have to tell somebody to move out or to get a job. And the environment is kind of like the same. Plants, of course, they grow to support certain animals. And certain animals, they also have a number. If that number reaches overpopulation, and that's the predator's control, that's where predators come in. Humans are not exempt from that. Predators are there to make sure that the prey species, such as deer or whatever else, make sure that they don't overrun the environment more than it can handle. If you only have a certain amount of trees or a certain amount of pasture lands or whatnot for said animals to graze, then somebody's going to go hungry, or the environment is going to be destroyed. So this is pretty much like this. If these guys' population gets out of control, they're going to run away native species, and they'll probably starve themselves as well. And this lake isn't going to be looking so pretty. Here comes the next school. They can live up to 20 years in the wild. So these are grandmas and grandpas here. I see some of the smaller ones. Now I'm sitting up top, so it's like they can't really see me because their eyes are sitting at the bottom. Like I said, they're bottom feeders. So with that, they're not so much concerned, especially with their size, with enemies from above. I had to get up a little higher to be sure. They're stretched along the side. They're keeping off to the side too. That last attack kind of startled them a lot. I think they're a lot more conscious of coming over on this end. But like that. Some of the smaller ones are under the bridge there. These bigger ones, they don't want to risk getting beached. So what that is, they don't want to risk, getting stuck under the bridge because the water is still too low for them. My calculations was off. I failed at that attempt. I caught a little bass though. Hey buddy. Don't tell your buddies I was up here. Alright. Round 3. Cast right over there, but the cast was too short. I didn't have the power behind it and it went just shy of them. But at least I know we got bass in this lake. Little baby ones. Oh, I see them. They're coming back for more. Okay, I see what they did here. This is a snag hook. So this, I think, was either attached to one of these fish. But like I said earlier, you really can't catch them with the traditional line and bait. But what some people do is snag hook them. So they'll get a hook big just like this, and then they'll just keep fly fishing them in the water and snatching it up, hoping to hook one of the fish and reel them in that way. Now these fish, like bass, they're pretty good fighters. So, I mean, a lot of people will get a kick out of doing that, but it's still a very low effective way if you're really trying to get rid of a problem like this. But I mean, it can be fun. You know, they actually have fishing tournaments dedicated to this. So some people, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's actually hilarious when these people get out there on the boat and they go into carp infested waters, and the boat, when the motor is running through the water, it startles them, so they're just jumping up, and you have to have this tiny net to catch them. It's almost like fish basketball, where they just jumping in the nets, and some people get smacked, some people fall off their boats, some fish flop in the boats. It's just total chaos, and I'm just over here like, I would prefer to just throw them out there. So yeah, round 3 goes to the fish again. One more and I'm out. So my Uncle Dave came and got the first 2 so they don't spoil. He gonna drop them off at the house there. And doesn't look like the others are wanting to come back to this little spot. I think they're on to me. So they usually don't go too far. I'm gonna cast out in some random spots over on the island to see if I can get lucky. Alright, so that's it for this kid. They didn't come back. I have officially scared them away for the day. But it's alright. Oh, no. Here they come again. Wow, it's been 30 minutes. They hadn't so much tried to come back up this way. But you know what? Even if so, I'm not greedy. I really only take as much as I need. Really? I was just over there. Now they're jumping up out of the water. And over there, and over there, and over there. And look at this mess. I was just over there. See what I said? I was literally just over there. And now they are just frenzying all over the place. They're probably glad I'm leaving. I don't blame them. But I got 2 of your buddies. This is actually pretty cool to watch. Whatever startled them, they just going all over the place now. I was literally just on the island. And now they're just flopping all over the place. Oh, bitch. Anyway. Look at this. I should just cast it on out there if I didn't put it on up already. Oh well, I got 2 of their buddies. I'm about to go home, clean them, so I can ride my bike some more. And I don't know, I might saute them up tonight. Wow, it's bigger than I remember. Oh, cleaning them up. And there you have it. 2 filleted Asian carp. Here's what I was talking about here with the eggs. This is Asian carp roe. And as you can see, all these little eggs, what I showed you of the other fish, these itty bitty little white things are eggs. So what they'll do, they'll spawn, and the females will lay them on the rocks. Ah! This random bag just came out of nowhere. But the female would lay them on the rocks, and the male will come along and fertilize them. It's about 2 million eggs in that one row. Of course, I washed away a lot of the other eggs down the drain here, but this is what was still left up in there. All right, I am done. That was back-breaking work, and I wish I had my fillet knife and table that I have back in Georgia. I mean, it would have been a lot smoother, but look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. You know what? I am actually... You can get a better look at that. Look. That is at least 30 pounds of good Asian carp meat. Look how beautiful white meat this is. And so thick too. That's how we do it over here in the South. I catch the fish, somebody else garden, we trade off. Boom! There our food system right there. But yeah, we still need supermarket stuff.